Alright, YouTube, I wanted to take this opportunity to introduce everybody to the Frankenstein project that I've been working on. The observant among you might immediately recognize the wheels. We got some C5 Corvette wheels and rear frame rails. Then we have some straight box tube, which I believe is 4x6 inch. I think it's 1/4 inch wall box tube to a cab. So I'll give you guys a minute to figure out what the cab is from. And we got Corvette front frame rails grafted onto the cab with obviously Corvette subframe, steering rack. Please ignore the wooden blocks on top of the shocks because the shocks are blown out, and obviously there's no spring in the front. So without the blocks, it would quite literally put the front subframe on the ground. But obviously it's the driver's side. So a little bit of a walk around. For those of you who haven't figured out what the car is yet, 1987 Pontiac. Okay, give you another minute to figure it out. But I just wanted to make this video kind of an introduction video, as well as a first look. Back here we're going to have an LS1 mounted with a motor plate, maybe a mid plate, or regular factory LS1 engine mounts to a Corvette T56 in rear diff. You can see I have the one axle in there just when I was measuring things, make sure that everything was in the correct place, and obviously it needs to be cleaned up. All right, for those of you who haven't figured it out yet, this is the cab of a 1987 Pontiac Fiero. If you guys can hear the dogs bark in the background, I apologize, it's not my dogs. 1987 Pontiac Fiero cab and VIN. And then we have Corvette front and rear frame rails grafted onto the front. So you've kind of made some custom box section here. Obviously none of these welds are finished welded right now. They need to be ground down. Everything needs to be cleaned up and painted. But we've got some surface rust here just from how long this has been taken. Please ignore some of the ugly booger welds. But yeah, it needs to be cleaned up. A lot of junk. But yeah, LS1 T56 rear engine. Let me know what you think.